Well, you know what time it is?
No time.
I don't know. Derek Jeter needs 3 hits to become the first Yankee to have 3,000 hits. Can you imagine that? Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, Mickey Mantle, Joe DiMaggio, Horace Clarke, Joe Pepitone. None of them ever had 3,000 hits.
Dave Winfield.
Dave Winfield. He got traded, man. He ended up with Montreal, Toronto. New York Yankees, pinstripe blue. New York Yankees, I love you all my life. New York Yankees, pinstripe blue. New York Yankees, I love you all my life. Ever since the age of 2, my daddy spoke of only you all my life. Whitey Lou, the babe, and me, Joey D were daddy's pet all my life. Through the years you all came through, proud to wear your pinstripe too all my life. Other teams have come and gone, but the Bronx is still your home all my life. I remember the first game my dad brought my brother and I to. We were about 7 years old. Hopped on a bus and headed down towards the Big Apple, you know. All the men were smoking cigars and drinking beers on the bus and farting all over the place. It was some ride, let me tell you. Finally got to the big ballpark, you know. I remember coming out, walking up the ramps and seeing the field for the first time. Mickey Mantle was in center field that day. Tommy Trash and Cleet Boyer in the infield, and Elston Howard played first base that day. Yogi Berra was catching behind the plate for the immortal Whitey Ford, left-handed pitcher for the Yankees. And the Yankees didn't win that game, but it doesn't matter because during the 7th inning stretch, you know, let me tell you, it's the worst time to go to the bathroom because that's when everybody goes to the bathroom, during the 7th inning stretch. And I crawled in that bathroom and squeezed between a couple big men, and I mean, they were big men. Now, I got thrown out of Coffee Planet for saying that line. Can you imagine that? And I'll never go back there. Poor Richard there. He said, "Did you say that well?" I said, "Yes, I did. I squeezed between a couple big men." You know, what did I mean by that? What did I mean by big men? They were tall? They were heavy? No, I didn't mean that at all. And I felt like I jumped in a pool of cold water, you know what I mean? I couldn't go, and I came down with the dreaded pee-pee disease that day. You know what the dreaded pee-pee disease is? You know, when you go to the men's room and you can't go because there's people in there for some reason, you're nervous and everything like that. That's what happened. I was nervous, I didn't go, so even the water was running, the toilets were flushing, I still couldn't go. I went back to my seat and peed my pants. Pretended somebody spilled a beer on me. Look at that, somebody spilled a beer on me. Well, anyway, the following season, the Yankees were in the World Series, you know, and we were at home watching a game on a black and white TV set there on Lincoln Avenue. And the Yanks got beat in the 7th game of the World Series there. Somebody got up and hit a home run, and I'll never forget that game. My dad got up from his lazy man chair. Well, it's a lazy boy chair, but he's over 21, so it's a lazy man chair. And he got up and he walked real slow towards that black and white TV set there, you know? And he kicked his foot right through the TV set. It blew right up. I can't imagine that any other fan would do something like that, but my dad did that, and the TV really did blow up there in the parlor. I call it a parlor because we used to call it a parlor when I was growing up, just like the icebox. Do you remember that? I do. Anyway, the TV set was smoking in the parlor there. That's the day I became a Yankee fan. Because I figured, you know, if your dad could kick his foot through the TV set because his favorite team lost the game, they must be pretty damn good. New York Yankees, pinstripe blue. New York Yankees, I love you. All my life. New York Yankees, pinstripe blue. New York Yankees, I love you. And Joe Torre too. And Billy Martin too. Greg Nettles. Donnie Mattingly, huh? Jorge Posada. Hip hip Jorge! And Derek Jeter too.